I always hated when I was listening or watching one of my favorite photographers, and they would say something along the lines of, the best camera is the one that they have on them. And they'd grab their phone and be like your phone. And I always would get frustrated because they're professional photographers and they have the ability to get really good equipment and take some of the best photos. And over the past couple of years, I've started to use my phone more and more as just an everyday camera. And I have to say, my iPhone is probably my favorite camera to just capture moments of my life. It is currently 11:52 on a Saturday. I just got done drinking this large coffee from Starbucks. I got a venti honey almond milk flat white. Substitute the almond milk for coconut milk, and you get yourself a delicious coffee. Now, if you're wondering why there's no more left, it's because I've been trying to record this video for the past hour, and I just keep on getting screwed up. But I just want to talk about capturing more of your life and using your iPhone to do it. Over the past couple of years, I've just fallen in love with capturing my life with my phone, and it's because I always have it on me. And the whole reason why I started doing this is because I just wanted an excuse to upload more Instagram stories. So when I would go and get a coffee, I'd take my phone out and capture myself getting a coffee. Or if I was just walking around downtown, instead of me just not capturing anything, I'd snap a couple photos and upload them, so I just had something to post. And over the past couple years, I've captured a lot of crazy photos with my phone, again, just because I have it on me all the time. Let's actually talk about how to set up your phone to capture more cinematic photos of your everyday life. Now, if you have an iPhone 14, 15, or 16 Pro, you can use it and shoot in RAW. Now, if you don't know what RAW is, it's a file format that just allows you to push and pull the colors, the lighting of your photos a little bit more than if you were just shooting in a straight JPEG. Now, if you don't have the iPhone 14, 15, or 16 Pro, you can still shoot high quality photos, but they are going to be in a JPEG format, which just doesn't give you as much leeway to push and pull the colors. Now, once you turn on that RAW file format, you're also going to want to turn on the grid lines in your settings. The grid lines allows you to shoot with the rule of thirds. If you don't know what the rule of thirds is, I asked Google because I just want to give you the exact information here. The rule of thirds is a composition guideline that places your subject in the left or right third of an image, leaving the other 2/3 more open. While there are other forms of composition, the rule of thirds generally leads to compelling, well-composed shots. So turning on that grid lines and turning on that rule of thirds on your phone just allows you to really place the subject of your photo and just frame your photo nicely. Now, once you have those two things turned on, you're pretty much good to go. One last little final hack though, I always shoot my photos on my phone in 16:9 format. When you open up your camera app, it's automatically going to show you that 4:3 aspect ratio. So I change it to 16:9 because I am primarily using the photos that I take to upload on Instagram story, and that's the aspect ratio that it looks the best in. But also when you take your photo in the 16:9, it's actually capturing it in that 4:3 aspect ratio. So when you take it and you upload it into an app like Lightroom, it allows you to choose kind of which one you want your photo in. Do you want to keep it in that 4:3, or do you want to keep it in that 16:9 aspect ratio? Now, once you have your phone set up, you can really start taking advantage of how powerful your iPhone is to take more cinematic photos of your life. And I just have been enjoying it. Some of my favorite photos that I've ever taken is when I started waking up last year at 4 a.m. to go on runs. I would be able to capture the sun coming up downtown, or when I would go out for runs, it was normally pretty hazy. So just getting photos like that, being up at that hour, and just being able to take a couple of photos with my phone and look back on it, it's great. And the form factor, like, who leaves the house without their phone? Like, that no one does. No one does. We're addicted to these things. So having your phone on you at all times and just seeing different frames and seeing cool things and just capturing small moments is just more enjoyable, and you're able to look back on it and you don't always have to be carrying around your big camera with you. My favorite part about shooting with my phone is the ability to edit in real time. When you're using a larger camera and you're taking photos with it, you have to take the photos and then you have to go and find your computer, put the SD card in the computer, and then go and edit them. When you're taking photos with your phone, you can edit them in real time and post in real time. And I've actually streamlined this process for you guys if you want to take more cinematic photos with your phone. So I've created a Lightroom preset for you. I call it the Moody Everyday Preset. It's specifically made to take your iPhone photos from just your simple photo and color corrects it, makes it look nice for you with just one click. You can either keep your photos just with that one click, or what I normally do is I use it as a base edit. Then I start to utilize some of the colors, I start to use some of the masks, and just make the photo mine. So if you want to take your photos from simple photos and make them look more cinematic, I definitely suggest picking up my Lightroom presets. They're down below. If you use the code 50, it's gonna get you 50% off. So pick that up and start turning your photos into cinematic masterpieces. Just a little shameless plug there. And to be honest, that's kind of the video right there. The whole point of taking photos with your phone is to not overthink it, to just capture everyday moments. Now, I'm gonna leave you guys with some more photos that I've taken on my phone over the past couple years. And yeah, if you like the video, give it a like, sub, follow me on Instagram and on Threads, because that's where I'm the most active. And if you do pick up my Lightroom presets, let me know what you think of them in the comments down below. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed the photos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.